This is my official YouTube video to show my air-powered rocket launcher. This is the unit here. Here's the rockets we built. I'll talk about them in a minute. So this was an idea I had. I saw a Maker project once where they put I believe it was one of those propane gas or LNG propane containers they put on gas grills, and somebody had stuck a solenoid on top of it and turned it into a rocket launcher. I wanted to do something similar. So I started off with a regulator and a pressure gauge. Right now you can see I'm at 140 pounds, which is pretty high. It's probably a bit risky to be that high, but that's all right. And I assembled 2-inch tubes, as you can see, all back to back. In fact, if you can hear the leak, there's a leak somewhere in there. Probably not too unexpected. I just must have done a crappy job gluing one of the joints. The first thing that happened to me when I fired this up was that one of the joints blew out. That happened twice. Eventually I decided I had to screw it. So I drilled holes and put screws. And I put some hot glue into the holes to make sure that the joint held. The biggest part of this is the solenoid. I bought a 1/2-inch solenoid off eBay. It's a 12-volt solenoid. The solenoid I found pulls 3 amps, and so I needed a 12-volt power supply, which I bought off eBay. Actually, it was off Amazon. Made sure it was at least 3 amps of current, and it's plugged in. And I had to just cut it and wire it. It was supposed to be for 3-volt lighting. And then everything else is just adapters all the way up the stack till you get down to, I believe this is just a 3/4 inch pipe, just big enough to slip over a fairly small rocket. Now these are homemade rockets. I found these in the boys' toy chest. They're actually bubble holders. I cut the end off. The other end was round. We hot glued it, as you can see, because when it smacks into the earth, well, there's a lot of force to it. And the first one we did broke because we didn't hot glue it enough. Kind of looks a little vulgar, but it does the trick. It even hit the concrete. One of the other ones hit the concrete and broke. This one has actually survived a concrete strike. So you can get these at the Dollar General in the toy aisle. Very thin plastic tubes, but very sturdy, and they're lightweight. That's the key for getting a particularly good height. And then these are just homemade fins made out of cardboard. They work fine. You could use balsa wood, but that's probably more likely to break when it runs into trees and stuff like I have at my house. So the triggering mechanism is just a simple button I got at Home Depot that lets the current flow to the solenoid. And this button is always open and closes on press. So you want to make sure of that. And you won't see this when it goes up, so I'll try. Have to estimate exactly how high that is by the total time, but and there you have it. Thanks for watching.